Hey everyone, welcome back to my Let's Play of Metaphor ReFantazio. Literally left off right like 2 minutes ago. I'm uploading that episode, so hopefully it gets to y'all today, and we're gonna keep going. So, thank you all so much for your continued support of the series. We are in Brylehaven, very exciting, new town, so much to do, so much to see, so much, so, you know, rest in peace. Yeah, so we're gonna explore the town, birds, and see what we can buy, what we can do, if there's more quests, you know. Welcome. Let me just say I don't sell much here. All I can offer you is medicinal herbs. You don't sell anything else?
Hey.
A shop that only sells herbs. Sounds fishy, doesn't it? Huh, if you ain't buying, don't go complaining. Seems as though there's some sort of secret to this store.
Proper aces.
Maybe you have to buy a certain number of medicinal herbs. That might be something that like the town informant tells us. There's a lot of side streets here.
Clammy all over in this humidity.
Hey, what are you doing? I thought that person was hurt. Okay. I thought I was trying to find an inn. Is there an inn on the water? Why am I going to the water? Oh, you okay, sir? Oh, beetle. Still don't know what to do with those. Where am I?
All right then.
Let's see if they'll let me explore. They might not. But maybe they will. I forgot how to move for a second. Oh.
Oh there.
Oh there. Phantom of the Deep. Wow, that is a name for a store. That is sick. Okay, can I go this way? They're gonna let me? Wow, Merchant's Bazaar. Oh, hell yeah, dude.
All right then.
Are all the inns on the water? That's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Hello. Luck be a tall glass of water. I'll buy one of each. Fruit cordial? Sure. Actually, I'll get a couple of those. Okay, I'm not gonna spend too much though, because in case there's something at the item shop I want. Or either, you know, the weapon shop. Marbled bluefin tuna. Sure. Incredible. Hello.
Greetings.
Welcome. Oh my, what a young customer. And yet that's quite the sword at your belt. We pride ourselves on being a purveyor of only the finest apparel for the Navy, as well as local sailors. In addition to clothing, we also sell a variety of unusual accessories. Oceania is not just full of fishmongers, you know. Imports and maritime trade are the key to business in these parts. Now let me find something that's absolutely perfect for you, dear. Let me think. Since it's Idol's Day, how about this rider's anklet? My dear customer, do you believe in dragons? This is fashioned into the image of a dragon's wing and imbued with a speed that's truly divine. Sure. You might be able to gain a decent amount of speed with it, if it lives up to its name anyway. Right now you have 0. Okay. As expected, you have excellent judgment, and it looks fantastic on you. Every day of the week, I'll be waiting with a new item just perfect for you. Do come again. Interesting.
What now?
Agility +9. Whew. That would probably be good for Heisme when he's in, because he has stuff that relies on his agility, right? Oh my god. Sorry. Oh, beetle. Beetle. When am I gonna figure out what I do with these? Black cat? Cat? You don't have any cats?
The goods are cheap today.
What right do you get to call yourself Black Cat's Claw then? Medicine. Revival. Siren Song Gloss. What a name. I'll get another. I'll get 2 more. Well, no, I'll wait. We're okay for now. I need to look at the item and weapon shop before I keep spending money. Let's see. Okay, so we got that. Weapons! Woo! Galio.
This is on sale.
I don't have anything, do I? No. Okay. Sailor sword. Ooh, Fuoco rod. Increases fire attack strength. Increases ice. Ooh, the drop in accuracy is just... Guillotine blade. Increases damage against giant type monsters. Oh, God. Plus 50? Plus 84? Oh my god. Hardshell Knuckles, Pearl Mace, Fortune's Bludgeon. Oof. I'm poor. Cincadias. That's cool. Pearl Semaphore. I can't read. Bourgeois Abacus. Oh, I do want that. That's for what? The healer? I think first we do her fishing harpoon, though.
Good.
Yeah, that's crazy good. Okay, let me look at the armor first, and then we'll go from there.
Now then.
Oops.
Now then.
We don't need both of them. Or I guess all of these. Strength plus 2, small HP, we'll do that.
Now then.
Let's see. Sanctors, that's mage.
Now then. Now then.
A lot of...
Now then.
I don't think I've been selling them just in case we need them, but I guess I can always just buy them like a better
Now
one.
then.
139.
Now then.
Oh, we have a lot.
Now then. Now then. Now then.
Sandglass.
Now then.
Damascus. Doubles the cost and strength. Okay, we'll keep that one, and we'll keep that one.
Now then.
No one's wearing those. Do I have anything that doesn't matter? That.
Now then.
Okay. Let me look at the armor real quick. I just want to see in case there's anything crazy. Well, good. We got stuff we need money for, so I will be equipping the merchant again. Getting some money.
We've a sale go.
We've a sale going on. Maximilian. Oof. Prevents paralysis? That's nasty. Small HP recovery? Ugh. Okay, that's gonna go to Hulkenberg.
Indeed.
And then this one's gonna go to Homeboy.
Ooh.
And then I'm poor. Oh. Whew. Strength and magic. Espadrille. Marine hard hat. Okay. I need to get some money. I'm going broke. I'm not going broke. But we do need money. To get that other weapon. We got a number of weapons we need to get and some armor. So, okay. We got something to work towards.
All right.
Always good. Now, this is... Oh, we can go look at the bounties.
Oh, what a pity.
I don't remember what this is. Is that the church? Oh, it's the mag broker. That's right. Yeah. Any beetles? You had any? I wonder if they're like randomly generated or there's only a finite number in certain locations, you know? Hello.
Welcome.
Looking for a bounty. Nuh-uh. You suck. That's fair. I mean, I guess we have a huge thing going on tomorrow where everyone's bringing in the head of monsters. So, there's that.
All right then.
Okay, I guess we'll just go to this one.
Really? No.
There's the head. Is there any beetles? Am I on there yet? I don't think so.
Well met, eh?
Well met, eh? Priggish ferryman. You like to travel around Brawlhaven, then just say the word. Anglers Inn Square Indish Arena Front Wharf? Yo, wait, that's a cool shot. God, I love the art in this game. What is a beetle? Oh, I do believe I know your face from somewhere. Huh? Wait, you're the old man who's in the giant sandworm's stomach. Oh, yo, bro, what? Hoo, none other. How'd you get out?
I mean, truth be told.
Oh, I'd intended for that worm's belly to be my final resting place, but after running into you young grubs, I longed to see the outside world again. Just gave the worm a little poke with magic to loosen up its belly. From there, why, it was no trouble at all. So, you got out the same way we did. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. But that's neither here nor there. Tell me, you haven't seen glowing beetles anywhere, have you? They're strange and wondrous insects, luminescent with the golden light of Magla. If you do have any, I'd sure like to take them off your hands.
Look at this.
A glowing bug. I feel like we've captured at least one. Oh, this is it, a genuine gold beetle. I must reward you for your efforts. Here, take this. Arcane dragon blood. What the fuck? Restores the magla that surrounds your body. Maybe you'll find a use for it yet.
What's this?
Wow, that's incredible. Are you sure you want to exchange it for a worthless bug? Just, who are you? Ho, I'm but an old man with a passion for insects. I only ended up in that worm's stomach because I was too absorbed in catching specimens to notice my surroundings. You're traveling all about the country, are you not? If you find more gold beetles, could you bring them to me? If you hear that familiar chitter, give the area a quick look. Chitter? They make a noise? Collect 12 of them for me, and I'll give you this Venom Ward charm next. I mean, sure, if we find more gold beetles along the way, we'll come see you again. I don't think I have 12. Gold beetles you've acquired can be exchanged for secret treasure by talking to the elderly and entomophile in Brawlhaven. I know entomologist, entomophile. Okay. The more gold beetles you collect, the better the items you'll receive. Keep a lookout for gold beetles wherever you go. Do I have enough? Gold beetles. We found more of them. How many more do you need? 11 more? I guess I can give what I have.
Hey there.
3 more? Okay. Good to know. Oh god. Sorry, I can't turn the camera on. For some reason I thought I could, and I was very confused. Oh god. Beetles? Can I get on this ship?
Whoa.
That's quite the boat. I wonder if the spectators are coming to the Coliseum aboard it. Coliseum beetle. I obtained a gold beetle. Bum, 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 da, 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 da. Anything here? Nope. All right. Arena? I did not mean to do that. I don't know what direction I was facing. Hello. What do you want? An Elda. You a candidate too. Well, I don't know why you're here, but I can't let you in right now. With the city this buzzing, when the Coliseum does open, I'm sure it'll be a smash hit. Ah, okay. That's fair, I guess. The main story has to take precedent, that's fine. Alright, to the boat. That's not the right boat. There he is.
Fancy a ride?
Hey there. This
Nice and
one.
easy.
Angler's Inn. Dun dun dun. Yo, Hulkenberg, how the heck did you... Look.
Whoa!
You can really see the king's face from here, huh? I'd realized it was slowly moving, but its coming to Bridlehaven was beyond my expectations. I wonder why it came.
Yes.
I do suspect it keeps a watchful eye on the top candidates. It's evident that we're being observed, as we've seen from the Coronation Rock. Well, maybe that's actually for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the kingdom's future.
Okay then.
Anyway, we better get to finding an inn we can stay at. Okay. Creepy, but I'll take it. Anything here? Me. I can explore the whole city, but you ain't gonna let me go look at the bar, or whatever the heck it's called?
Hi, my.
All right then.
Any beetles?
Yeah?
Anyone got a beetle? Nope.
This is the best.
Alright, that's fair, I guess.
Hi, my.
Cruising for a brew. Ooh. Cruising for a... Ow.
All right then.
Wow, we got a lot of inns. Jesus.
Hi, my.
Hey, more.
Yeah?
How do I get in?
Hi there!
Oh my god. So you Martyra, didn't I? Another participant in the tournament, right? Were you planning to stay at these inn? Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left. Because of the exhibition, everywhere's full up. And after I told myself I was going to make sure to stay somewhere nice this time, too.
I see.
That's so. This place is no good. We'll have to look for somewhere else. But wait, that gauntlet runner of yours, the one you had parked in the middle of Martyra. Hey, come on. What sort of technology does it use? Let me in on it, too. It's a secret. Wow, stingy. And here I was going to tell Dad all about it. Just so you know, I'm participating, too. I've got a real gauntlet runner of my own and everything. That means if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force. Okay.
Hey.
Loveless. Look who's here. You're that other fella from Martyra, ain't ya? Guess we both got ourselves marks for the exhibition. We're hoping to stay at this inn. Sorry to disappoint you if so, because I just got tossed out on my ear by the innkeeper. Said it's already full, and the one calling himself the come one come all in. Pfft, some joke, eh? That's gonna be an issue.
Right?
It sure is. Is there another place nearby to stay? There's 2 other inns nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with either option. The other side of the fountain is the Golden Coral Pavilion, where knobby wankers like Forden stay. Parabus or an Elda staying there? Fat bloody chance. There's an inn past the Golden Coral, but that one's twice as pricey. Rumors say that's where you'll find Luis naturally. Probably bought out the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew.
Guess.
You think so? Guess we better avoid that one then. Not like we could afford it to begin with. As far as other options go, there's the Spider's Den over by the tavern. There's a dodgy-looking Yuji standing out front smiling all creepy-like. Puts me right off staying there, so I'll pass. Besides, who needs an inn when there's a tavern? From this day on, I claim it as my castle. I doubt we'd get much sleep in a tavern. I sure wouldn't anyways. Not that this Spider's Den sounds much better. Okay, so they're all busy. Here we go.
What is it you require?
Oh my god. You there. You ever look about you like one of my supporters, are you? No. No need to be shy, dear boy. Finding yourself drawn to beauty is only natural after all. Beauty is all is my creed. And more than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? Whichever inn I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yes, like this golden coral pavilion. Alas, I doubt you have been blessed with wealth enough to enjoy a room at such a lavish place as this. And this guy's a jerk. I wouldn't want to stay at an inn full of people like him anyway. Fortunately, all the other decent inns seem to be full, so we've only got one choice left. I really, really don't want to. But should we check out this Spider's Den we heard about from Loveless earlier? Yay! Spiders. Over here? Ah. This inn looks pretty shady, but I'm not sure we've got any other options. Can you not block the screen, cat? Let's talk to that man over... Don't drink my water either. Too much trouble, ma'am. Let's talk to that man over there before we go in. I think he's the innkeeper, probably. This guy? Oh, on the hunt for lodging, are we? I have a spare room available. Won't refuse service to anyone, and my rooms are affordable for all. Criminals? Persecuted tribes? Oh no, I wouldn't dream of turning business away.
Enjoy your stay.
Feel free to have a look at the accommodations. We can discuss payment afterwards.
Kind of.
This place seems really shady, but we might as well look at the room. Okay, Sure.
Well, should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
What is that?
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut.
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yeah, I hope.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she will join us?
We have to trust her.
We have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the days. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Hey, we're not doing that.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Balderdash.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
Hazme, do not joke about it. We are not sacrificing you for the sake of it.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
Do we have to?
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
I love you, Milo! I love you forever!
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars.
Yo, Rudolph?
Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head. Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command.
Here, here! For Rusan pride!
Bro, are you even a Rusan? You're saying that?
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men. We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open. Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coppers will be a head lighter. We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health.
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Yeah, right?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Ford.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
Oh, God. Yeah, if we go inside, we're gonna get dragged into an argument because of asshole McGee over there.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
Woo! Next round's on, lovely.
Woo!
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
I see the potential for you to flip sides and support me at some point in the story.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Shut up.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Yo, fishing minigame? Wait, please don't make me fish. Oh. The facial expression? I got some weird creepy creature.
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
Why is it Barney color?
By all means, let us try it.
Did she even look at it?
Why, tis delicious. The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
At least we'll die together.
At least we'll die together.
Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right. The noble thing to do is see it through. Oh, it's rather slimy for my liking.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but If you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
'Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Nasty. I can only eat fish if it's breaded.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me.
Why did it get so quiet?
Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martira, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
We're trying to eat here. I had to do something.
With a problem like that, I had to do something.
Well, the rest of the candidates had to find themselves ahead for the lineup. Rather struck me when you all broke away from the pack so soon. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you.
That cry is an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
I don't know. I don't know if I trust him yet.
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought a head. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums. But his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Suspicious. I don't know if I trust him. Joanna and Barden should reach the city by morning. I imagine they will aim to find us in our gauntlet runner. Norris ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head to the gauntlet runner. Okay. Bedtime.
Eesh.
The other candidates' speeches seem practically identical. I not trust those types of the country myself. Is there no one who can truly rival Louis of Forden? Who do you think you're talking to? Rylehaven is positively rife with tourists. I myself have long awaited delicacies here, and indeed, 'twas so delicious. I wish to eat every fish in the restaurant's tank. Fish so fresh it still wriggles in the mouth. Well, that's a Port City specialty. What's that look about? You don't find it appetizing? I can't say I do.
My apologies.
I have a favor to ask of you. Would you mind lending me any unused blankets? Sure. For defense, you understand. Just in case. Otherwise, while I'm sleeping, I'd be unprotected against apologies. Against bugs. I want no contact with them whatsoever, awake or asleep. So I thought I might bundle myself in blankets at night. Yes, I know this place is warm as it is. Yes, I'm prepared for the inevitable night sweats. Nevertheless, I'd be grateful to have any spare blankets. Bro, you and me are one and the same. I'm the same way.
Look at that.
Time to sleep.
Good night.
All right, Joanna, don't let me
Time
down.
marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The man's sloshed. Again.
Again!
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
Let's all stay calm.
Let's all stay calm, all right?
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
What? My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a Sanctress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a ballet thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
The fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
I'd really rather not. I intend to.
Yes, I intend to.
Intend to? I already have. Is that Tales of Vesperia? I think it is.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
What do you mean, whoever? Stroll?
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin. Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne. At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
20? 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table. Starting with His and Her Highnesses of Oceania and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church. Better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus!
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood. And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them. Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
The weird guy standing next to us was on a poster. Maybe he's just another contestant. I remember seeing his face on a poster. I was like, that guy looks weird.
Now the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church. Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
I'm just gonna point out, I'm sure nothing bad is gonna happen by us collecting all of these human heads in one location. I'm sure. Almost positive. That's a fish? It's just a fish.
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
A stand-up fellow, my good people! Strength and compassion in one package! He's got the crowd on his side right from the start!
Pretty sure he did try to needlessly kill us though, so... Liar.
Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
Okay.
And we have a challenger! Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel the Black Hound!
Santa Claus!
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
Where's your proof? Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Stroll being all of us. Where's your proof, asshole?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Gladel, we're very much obliged. You may step down. Now, on to the next!
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Yeah, why didn't you do it prior to this big fancy tournament, huh?
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Forden is simply in another class. Suddenly the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
Forden's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
Well, I mean, like, Joanna could pull out a really impressive speech.
It'll be fine.
If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now.
It looks like a chess piece. Wow, his prize takes a whole loading.
Thank you,
Oh.
Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation. Ooh. Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show. Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
The Elden Lord.
Where's their head?
Where's Hazme? Oh, there he is.
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martira? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Hazme? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Hazme. A huge chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martira. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd. Speak sense, woman.
Master Hazme is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, Captain of Martira's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martira.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
Well, that's quite a turn of events. We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A Sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence Forden do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
See, that was the reaction I was expecting from the crowd. Sort of like, how do we know that's her? Like, what if they're forcing her to at like sword point?
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
What? Right here and now?
Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, leave this country armed with the truth.
Bro, we're just gonna fucking let her get decapitated? I will, I promise.
I will. I promise.
folks! Sometimes that's just how the curtain falls.
Where did Barden go?
If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
You never see it come.
Those crazy kids have done it again. What a show!
I'm sorry, I'm kidding. Well, that's fucked. 49? Does that mean I'm in the top 20 or no? After the events of the exhibition, many people seem to have taken... Shit. It was auto that? I didn't even get to read it.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Well, he wants to cut off any ties between himself and her, right? Like, he had nothing to do with it because he doesn't want that to hurt his popularity. So if he's the one to publicly execute her, then it seems like that. In a way. It could also be read the opposite, like, oh, he's trying to cut his ties, but...
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I mean, look. She did get a lot of people killed, alright? I mean, I'm not saying she deserved to be decapitated, but like, it's not like she was an innocent woman. I don't blame her. Well, okay, well, she shouldn't have gotten all those innocent people killed, but also the people literally, you know, the whoever, the nurse stabbed her child, right? That's fucked.
I guess, but
it's not on Stroll.
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. It's all we can do, really.
Not bad, pups.
We were passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
I was like, why does that parapet look familiar? I forget he's just randomly traveling with Luis.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand man, see?
You're an interesting choice for a right-hand man. Fidelio and Basilio.
And now you walk with Eugif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe. Fascinating.
It's still weird to me that we're just talking to the big villain of the game, casually. You know what I mean? Like, he's shown up twice now. It's very weird.
Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now, you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
We only righted a wrong.
No. We only righted a wrong.
And you weren't afraid to make an enemy of the church to do it. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves. I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you? And I have to say, I I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Master Luis? Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Oh, God.
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
Girl.
We'd better be getting back as well.
This guy's about to flip shit.
Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
The way his portrait twitches. They do have... Oh my God.
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
Oh. Sorry, I choked on air. And then I thought he was saying he's eating a gopher. He's having a gopher pop. Like, I was thinking popsicle. That's on me. What was I gonna say? Oh, the little animations they do to the portraits that, like, even just having them, like, blink is a nice touch, right? But homeboy with his... It might be a trap.
It might be a trap.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust it.
Don't get cold feet now. We knew going in that any plan to win his favor would be dangerous.
We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness, anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
Why would he need it in an emergency? It's in his gauntlet runner. It's in his pocket. It's engraved on his body.
Maybe he's engraved it directly on his body.
Yeah, somehow I doubt he'd literally carve incriminating evidence onto his skin. It'd be backwards in a mirror besides. It's more likely to be in his runner.
Okay, look it. He's a villain. They do twisted shit like that typically. Okay, he'd be the type of person to tattoo it on him, and he wears armor that like covers up his whole body. Why would you ever look at his body?
Do you really suppose it would be in the runner he uses even today? The incident was near a decade ago.
Can't wait to have a stealth mission in Luis's fucking Sky Runner.
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
Hi, kitty cat. You want to come sit? Got plenty of room. Oh.
Joanna, a backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself.
Joanna! Hey, stop trying to drink my water. Come on now.
Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the church is loyalty to the state.
Look, that's in a little too hard right now when we're having such a struggle of keeping separation of church and state, all right? Too much. Too much.
I assume you have a plan?
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Well, guess who's about to find a relic that's going to overturn the king's magic? Probably Luis and/or me. Hopefully me. Just to keep it out of Luis's hands.
Hello, a word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Luis's man. Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis at a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be off to this Night Prowler.
Okay. The Night Prowler, huh?
Let's hurry.
The place should be on the edge of town, I've heard. Ferrymen should know how to get there.
Oi there!
Oi there! Who talking? Hello. It's raining men. Hallelujah, I'm gonna save. And call it there. Sorry, we're a little bit over an hour. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm intrigued to see what happens next. Now that she mentioned us finding a relic that could be more powerful than the king's magic. Oh god. But yeah, as always, feel free to leave a like, comment, favorite, or subscribe, whatever y'all are feeling. And until the next time, lights off, dark out.